Hi YouTube, I'm Dylan, and in today's How to Draw video, I'm going to be showing you how to draw your own picture of one of my favorite Marvel superheroes, Spider-Man. So get your pencil, get your piece of paper, let's get started. Normally, when I start drawing the head of a character, even superheroes or any human, we start with the basic circle, and then we bring down this little V shape for his chin, and then put the center line on his face. And make sure to draw loosely and lightly at first, so that way when you make mistakes you can erase them real easily. Then I got his neck, and then we'll draw this almost maybe half circle right here for, we're kind of drawing him swinging in a swinging motion, so which means this is going to be his back. Then right here you'll draw a square for his body. Then you're going to put these circles on the side of that half circle for his shoulders, and ovals for his forearms. And then put balls for the shoulder joints. Then we're going to put ovals for the forearms, and maybe circles or squares for the hands. And this one's going to be like bent a little, just like that. Then you're going to put these ovals, for longer ovals for his legs, these circles for the knees. These are just guides. Then put ovals for the calves of his legs, and this will make this one a little longer. And put ovals for the feet. All right, we've got our building blocks on Spider-Man. Now it's time to draw his face and the rest of his body. So we're going to start with by defining his chin and the side of his head. And then we got his neck. And then we're going to draw his shoulders, which will go like this. Like this, and another one right here as well. Okay, we've got our basic shapes. Now it's time to draw. Got the shoulders. Now it's time to draw his eyes. And his eyes are these almonds, and they have these points. And this one will be a little bigger because he's turned. And when things are turned, one side is bigger and one side is a little smaller. And then we got to draw the insides of his, got to draw the black outer edge of his lenses. Okay, we got the eyes in. Now we're going to draw one of the fun parts, the webbing on his mask. And Spider-Man he's wearing a full head mask. It's not a helmet like Thor or Iron Man, or a cowl like Captain America. So we're going to draw these lines that, we'll start with the vertical lines that go across, that go up and down on his mask. And then we can go for the vertical or horizontal lines. And we need to get this ones on the side as well. So okay, we got the web pattern on his mask. We're gonna save we should probably save his body webs for last. So here's his bicep. Then we'll get the other part of his, well, the back part of his arm. And then we have to draw the back part of his shoulder. And then we also got to draw his web shooter on his wrist. The web shooter's on the bottom of the wrist, so you're only going to draw the top. And then we're going to draw his fist, which is going to come like this. Just putting these V shapes for the knuckles. Upside down V shapes. And then you can put the webs on it. And then right here, now let's get the other arm. So I got that end. And the other part of his shoulder. There's his elbow. And here's the back part of there's his forearm. And we'll get the web shooter here. And again, it's only seeing the side, but not the bottom. The nozzle comes from the bottom of his web shooters. And then we'll get his hands. There's his thumb. One finger. Another finger. The other fingers are hidden by his arm. And then you can go ahead and put the webs on this glove. If something appears, if the finger is flat, you just make straight lines. For the hands that are moving, for the fingers that are moved, make curved lines. And then we're gonna get his back muscles like this. So we got his chest there. And now we've got to draw his leg, one of them. Then right here we'll get his knee. And then back here we'll get his upper leg. And then right here we'll get his foot, which is showing the bottom of the heel. And this is a bit of a tricky one, so take your time. Might need to pause the video when I'm done with that part. And do it a couple times. So we got that. Then we'll get the side of the heel. So we got the heel. So we'll get one leg. And get his knee. And then we'll get the back part of his thigh. All right, and we'll put some muscle lines. Then now we'll get his other leg, which will be like this. And then we'll draw some of the color separation lines on his body, like one for his boot and boots. We got some on his back. And then we'll get the lower side of his body. And now we're going to move on and draw the details of his costume, starting with the webs. We got the ones on his chest. And then we need to get the ones on his arms. You can do it in any order you like. You could start from horizontal to vertical or vertical to horizontal. I'm starting with vertical. Then we'll get some here. And now we can go ahead and draw the vertical webs, or the horizontal webs, or maybe both. And then don't forget to put in his elbows. Then we'll draw his other webs. And now we need to get the webs on his legs, his feet, too. And now for the other one. We're going to start with And before we look like we're done, but we're not, because he's got this spider on his back. So it's basically like a half oval. And these square legs that come out like this. But then, or if you want, you can draw a straight line. If you want to get a ruler, you can. But this is going to be the web that he swings from. You don't need to make it too dark. Just as straight as you can make it. And then we can draw some wrapping around him. Around his hand. Maybe put some here. And that, my friends, is Spider-Man. I hope you had fun learning how to draw this. And if this video helped you, give this video a like, subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time. Bye.